Zakubauch. Good morning, Moray V'Rabotai. Mincha Bez Hashem is going to be 6:45. Please be on time. The learning today is sponsored Leilui Nishmat Yehuda Ben Miriam, sponsored by Daniel Yegudayev. Further sponsorships, please contact Rabbi Babayev. We were discussing yesterday the halacha that there's a distinction between two letters and one letter. If it's two letters, then he's hayav. A person who writes two letters and intends to only write two letters, he's hayav. It doesn't matter which two letters. It could be Aleph, Taf, it could be Gimel, Daled, it could be all the letters. It doesn't have to necessarily spell a word. Once he writes two letters, that's already a reason to be hayav. If he writes one letter, then he is not hayav, which means that he didn't violate a Torah violation, but he violated a rabbinic violation. We said that there was a sort of a riddle of one exception, that a person will violate a Torah violation by only writing one letter. And people had nice answers, but the correct answer that was said was if a person completes any one of the 24 books of Tanakh by writing one letter, whether it is the last letter or a middle letter, any one of the Sefarim, Sefer Shemuel, Sefer Yemiyah, Sefer you have Bereshit, whatever one of the Sefarim, he completes the letters by writing one letter. It could be a small Yud, but that completes the whole Sefer Torah, or it completes the whole Sefer of Tanakh, or whatever it is, then he will be hayav. Or if it's, for example, a mezuzah, and he says ala aretz, it ends off ala aretz, he puts in the last tzaddik sofit of the mezuzah, he's also going to be hayav. Why? Because once you write that one letter, it completes the whole book, and now it's a usable book. So this is why a sefer becomes a sefer, like a sefer Torah is pasul if one letter is missing from it. And the same thing, any one of the Sifrei Tanakh. However, if a person just goes ahead and any other book, kosheken, a book that is just a novel or even a Torah book, like a Gemara that was missing a letter, it doesn't even have the same significance as a Sefer, because a Sefer, once it's missing a letter, it's considered to be pasul. However, the Gemara is still kasher. It's Torah shebe'al peh, it's not Torah shebichtav, and therefore missing a letter and filling it in, or any other, obviously, hediot, any other basic thing that you would complete a letter would not be considered, and certainly not completing a word, would not be considered a reason to be hayav. He would still only be violating on a rabbinic violation. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.